Found some.
Get in the boat, boy.
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
Boy. That is enough.
There it is!
Hold! What are you doing? Now its guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
My boat!
No! You are not ready!
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer. Look.
Wait for my mark. Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Steady your aim and breathe in. Now.
I got it!
Good.
It's still alive.
Your knife. No. Finish what you started.
I can't.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir. Another map. Bet we'll find something useful here. Okay, here we go. Now's your chance.
Son of a bitch.
Tough.
The final bone.
Yeah.
We might as well return them to the spirit. Maybe he will keep his word.
I know she's not coming back, okay? I know. I just... Never mind. I just gotta return the bones. Now we can decipher those Niflheim runes. And the travel rune is here too. You wanna go? I wonder why Gobi's bones are all over the place.
Desecration, typically. Pieces of scattered corpse make for a piss-poor soul. No hope for Valhalla or Helheim when your arm's on one beach and your head's on another.
Why not ask the spirit? I'm sure he will be forthcoming with answers.
So what happened when Tyr brought Odin to Jotunheim?
Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unraveled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Frustrated, Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
We have collected the rest of your woman's corpse spirit. Show us this magic you have promised.
My sweet Gulvik, whole again. Rise, dear Gulvik. Awaken, O powerful Gulvik!
Evni ukar bitjast.
She says she'll honor our request
Eldi fagna.
and reunite us.
In gauder!
Okay, you were right.
Z, you haven't given up yet? Nope. Never give up, never surrender. On your right.
Say it. I told you so.
I told you so.
You are naive, foolish boy.
This is true as well. But do not take your disappointment out on me, boy. Take it as a lesson.
Yes, Sarah.
Welcome to the stream, Z. Alright, so now we got that taken care of, said and done. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Yeah, this is here next. Y'all had to forgive me tonight.
Come here. Why did you work for Odin if he's so horrible?
It's my career! And if you mean to make your career as
I just
Councillor
woke up
to
from a
Kings,
nap.
you can't very well rule out petty maniacs. Available positions are scarce enough. My first master was a cruel piece of work as well, but I learned through him the enduring power of wit, which served me well with kings and gods alike. I couldn't have been much older than you when I started. A fairy king's errand boy and unofficial jester. By night, my mates and I had the run of the forest. Good fellows they called us, knavish spites to the last. We'd get up to all manner of mischief, making fools of the local mortals. But as long as our lord was kept amused, we were spared the consequences. And one day, he was not amused, and I saw fit to move on. Thankfully, the ages and roads travelled since then have turned me from that merry wanderer into the paragon of virtue you see before you today.
Yeah, naps are good. Oh yeah, definitely.
Were all those guys part of his crew? That's a tough crew.
And all were his responsibility.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Does it frighten you? Responsibility.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I mean, I think it used to. Not as much anymore.
Why is that?
Well, being out here with you makes me feel more grown up.
Are you focused on the story? Not tonight. Right now we're mainly working on the these right here for right now. But earlier today I was doing nothing but story until close to 5 hours, and that's why I decided to go ahead and start working on these because I feel like I feel like there's something missing. You know, there's something. There's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of things missing, and I just unlocked a crap load of side missions, so I decided to go ahead and do them now, or leave some of them and get some of them over with. My doctors always say, if you need to take a rest, feel free to take a nap. Yeah, or something like that. There's 51 of them things? Jeez. Okay, who threw that?
Seriously, how did this one captain lead so many men?
He had their loyalty, so they followed.
And then they all died. He must have been a bad leader.
Why do you think that?
Well, he led all these men to their death.
True, but these men chose to follow.
Yep.
Even good leaders make poor choices. The best take responsibility for them. Remember this.
Amir, how'd you come to be in these lands?
Lad, comes a time in every man's life when he changes his name and heads north to make a new start. If you live long enough to do this many times over, you might end up as far north as this place. By the time I arrived, I already knew Odin by his reputation, and so I set to demonstrate my worth by coming to him with something I knew he'd value. A mystic well of knowledge. Or rather, I should say, a well of water laced with enough mystic mushrooms to make a god see visions. Oh, he was rightly impressed. Can't say for sure what he saw that led him to try gouging out his own eyes, but I managed to restrain him before he finished the job.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
That was the last ship. I hope the captain will be satisfied now.
Oh.
Unlikely. He was determined to put these men to rest himself.
But he would have never been able to.
That does not matter to him. Our victory will only remind him of his failure.
Then, why do we do this? So Odin gouged out his own eye? Because of mushrooms you gave him?
Aye. Then I persuaded him it has been his sacrifice made for an even higher form of sight to be bestowed. Blah, 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 blah. I used to think he never caught on. But the day he took my eye, I realized he had never been. He knew I'd outwitted him, called the lesson wisdom, and hired me to make sure from then on I was on his side. And for a long, long time I truly was. Doesn't mean you didn't hold the grudge.
We're there again, glitch.
That dragon, that's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
My men are... They're...
That's right. We we laid them all to rest.
I see. So even in death, I am a failure.
But in life you were honorable, strong-willed, and you inspired loyalty. These are good qualities, aren't they, boy?
Yeah. I couldn't believe how many men followed you here.
I thank you for your kind words. May your journey have a more pleasant end than mine.
Well, you're right. You didn't seem very satisfied. I guess you never really get over losing ones you care about.
Never.
Alright, unfinished business. Explore the islands of the lake. What? Okay, these are here. Here somewhere. Wait a minute.
Wow, there was another shipwreck under the water.
Boy,
It's another one of those maps.
Oh shit. Son of a bitch! I say fuck that. Question is how we get. I was supposed to get past it. I don't see a way up there. Okay. These unfinished business explore the islands of the lake. What the fuck is that? Explore the, okay. Light the sun, speak to the spirit around the lake of nine. What? Oh my god. I bet you I know what that is.
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Back then, I was young enough to still be ambitious. The Aesir gods were as powerful a force as I'd come across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. All this could I faithfully provide. And so, a stranger from a far-off island found himself with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. You know what? Tell this one later.
Was that pardonable? No. Shit. I still need to do it.
Where was I then?
You'd become Odin's most trusted advisor.
Aye. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Yeah. How do we get up there? This is the reason why I say we're not doing it. That's the reason why I say we're not doing it. These are like goddamn fucking insane puzzles that you can't, that it takes so many hours to figure out.
Where was I then?
You'd become Odin's most trusted advisor.
Aye. And we'll pick this up later.
Ah, I can read what this says now. But it's a name. Hildur! Whoa! The name made it light up.
It's the name of one of the Valkyries. That's quite curious. Where was I then?
You'd become Odin's most trusted advisor.
Aye. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks. You know what? I'll tell this one later. Where was I then?
You'd become Odin's most trusted advisor.
Aye. Never claim to be perfect, laddie, only clever. And often too clever by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it. And we'll pick this up later.
There's another one we can't do.
Mimir, you were getting to how Odin turned on you.
Well, I felt my duty to Odin had evolved.
Shoot.
Mimir, you were getting to how Odin turned on you.
Well, I felt my duty to Odin had evolved. Gradually, as I grew more to care about people and the world, my job became to contain him. And we'll pick this up later.
Another name. Deirdreful.
Another Valkyrie. That's no coincidence. But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
Mimir, you were getting to how Odin turned on you.
Well, I felt my duty to Odin had evolved. To protect him from himself. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Another name. Groindel.
It's as if they've been made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
Mimir, you were getting to how Odin turned on you.
Well, I felt my duty to Odin had evolved. By serving peace, I served his interests as well. That's the truth. But he saw it as disloyalty. And we'll pick this up later.
Another name. Rota.
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this? I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
still can't believe he ate it.
To finish what I was saying, I tried to serve Odin by serving peace, and he took it as disloyalty. No longer trusting my motives but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
I need to get that item, but can't get up there. Go this way and see if we can figure out a way to get up there. This is not it. Okay.
They were pretty weak.
Yeah, not gonna be able to. Aha.
Focus up!
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Done. Look here. Another.
This one is Aaron, a frost giant king.
Correct. A cunning one as well.
Is that Mjolnir? Did he steal Thor's hammer?
Aye, for a time.
A lot of these seem to end with Thor killing them.
Imagine that.
Oh boy.
Another name. Kara!
Why the arcane runes? Perhaps we're meant to find something in Muspelheim and Niflheim.
Mimir, there was a shrine about a giant lady with lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Arvandil. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, who witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. When Odin caught word of her ultimate prophecy, he maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know is that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
Look. All this time, there's been a protection stave around our entire woods. But the stave's broken there. Did you cut those down?
She had marked the tree she wished used for her pyre.
Why'd she do that?